Is it just me, or is the Battlefield Bad Company, if we can call it a community, filled with retards? I mean, far too often I end up in a game with an entire team that are just being snipers and camping like in our spawn, and then start to bitch when we get spawn camped. Like, whoa, dudes, are you honestly surprised? We're getting spawn camped? I mean, you're kinda camping in our spawn and, you know, not exactly doing anything to rectify that. I mean, God, I mean, tears my soul apart. I mean, where are all the Battlefield 2 veterans? I mean, where are all the guys who knows how to play the damn game? Just so tired of it. And oh dear Lord, I knew I was gonna die if I went out, but you see, that's what happens when you don't trust your fellow teammates. And I suppose trust is something lacking in most multiplayer games these days. But oh well, it's a Conquest map, or rather, it's a Conquest mode on the White Pass map, and I just got bumped there. Man, the T-88. And I don't know, I ain't used to this kind of community. I mean, I'm a COD 4 player. I've played a lot of COD 4, about maybe 1,000 hours if you add them all together. Not consecutively, but together, if you add them together, it would be something like that. And 800 of those hours are probably hardcore, where I've played hardcore in the hardcore mode. And I mean, it's crazy how different the mentality was. I mean, they're both FPSs, but damn, like they couldn't be more different in how they played. I mean, I played hardcore, and yet no one camped. No one was using martyrdom. No one was like sitting in a corner spamming the grenade launcher, but that's probably because you couldn't. You know, this is back when COD was actually good, fucking great. But I don't know. I mean, it's just when a certain game has the mentality of not camping, instead it encourages you to move, to capture the flags, the players follow. That's how I feel. I mean, if you're gonna give them... Holy shit, now this scared the crap out of me. If you're gonna give them like an open world map, like in Bad Company 2, and you give them an overpowered weapon, I mean, it's a recipe for the disaster, really. I mean, you can't take 2 steps without getting hit by like an MG, an M60, and I don't know. It ain't fun. That's the bottom line. It's just not fun. And I'm typing to my team, like, team, you with me? I feel like I'm the only one doing something, but that could be because we're so few. I think this is where I get stuck. Yeah, this is where I get stuck. Now, what do you think about this? This is like, I mean, it's a goddamn window, and I mean, I just got stuck. I was mortified when I saw this. But anyway, Bad Company 2 ain't a bad game. Not at all. I mean, basically what it comes down to is the balance, which is just, I mean, LMGs like T88, M60, MG36, all of those. I mean, if I could choose, I just remove them all. No questions asked. Just no democracy, no nothing. Just fucking remove them out of the game. And now I have to suicide. It's just, I mean, how did they think 100 bullets? You have 100 bullets and the MG36. And it takes me 3 bullets to kill somebody. 2 if I get headshots. And like, you have 97 bullets left. I'm lost for words, really. I mean, you have 100 bullets, and it takes. I mean, I don't. What was? I mean, fuck. Like, I don't even know what to say. Do you? I mean, honestly, you hear how stupid it sounds. You have to. I mean, you can't be that ignorant to just close your ears and deny it. I mean, take the. I think it was called a para in Counter-Strike. I mean, if you shot more than one bullet, I mean, the spray just took over. It was just like, holy shit, the bullets were like in the sky. You shot more than one bullet, it was like tick, 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 tick. You were just hitting the sky, just blue clouds and stuff. And I mean, I don't understand how they didn't adapt. I mean, I suppose it could be, you know, to accommodate all the retards who don't know how to play the game. Or maybe it's because it's a shitty port. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, I don't know how it ended up so bad. I remember playing, when I started to play this game, and I was so impressed. Like, holy shit, I couldn't put it down. But this was obviously in the beginning of the game. This is before everybody knew that the medic was overpowered. Back then, the good old times. Back then, everybody was just, you know, playing engineer, playing assault, running around as a sniper, camping somewhere. You know, nobody was really comfortable with the maps or the game yet. So naturally, everything felt a lot, I don't know, happier. It was a happier time, really. But now, I mean, holy shit. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I have ended up in a game and I'm like, you know, I'm about to push into an MCOM and plant it. And this medic guy comes along and just, you know, this M60 just sprays. No, just he runs at me and he sprays. And he kills me. I mean, he has 200 bullets. And I hate that. The damn delay on the knife. And I mean, he just runs towards me and sprays. I mean, fuck, he doesn't aim down the sight, he just sprays and he kills me. I mean, what? I mean, I don't get it. I honestly don't. I'm stunned. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, why? Why? I mean, and other times, you know, if you're defending an MCOM or defending a flag or whatever, you're just sitting there waiting. Yeah, I usually play as an assault because they feel somehow as close to balance as it could get, except for the fucking N94, of course. The Abacan is just ridiculous. I mean, holy shit. I remember when I first started playing with it, and that was like, what, 4 months ago? And I was like, you know, I was tapping so gently. I was like, just tapping so gently. I didn't want to spray or anything because I thought that the recoil was just gonna go haywire. And then when people like started to learn how it works, I mean, it was ridiculous, really. I mean, you could, I mean, anyways, back to the medic and the defend the flags and shit. So I'm defending a flag or an MCOM as an assault, M4 or a stair AUG as I'm using now, and I get the 3 first that come in. Let's say it's 2 assaults, 1 engineer. I kill those guys, and here I actually try to pick up the engineer's weapon and then switch to the Gustav, but it didn't have any more bullets to it, so nope, nothing for me. So I kill the 2 assaults and I kill the damn engineer. But then the fucking M60 guy comes, or the T88. Oh, holy shit, the T88 has 200 bullets. Now let's just imagine that. I mean, let's just put that into perspective for a second. 200 bullets? I mean, really, 200 bullets? Like, anybody who has used the T88 would know that the gun has minimal recoil. Now, when I used it to get my platinum, 1,000 kills. When I used it, I aimed at the breast height, at his chest. Yeah, that's where I aimed, and I let the recoil mount, just fly up and hit his head. I'm telling you, it was a headshot every time. Now, you can always argue that I'm some kind of uber pro, that every shot I shoot is like an instant death. But like, you know, I mean, the gun is just sick. I mean, so I'm defending, I killed the 2 assaults, I killed the engineer, and along comes the T-88. He just sprays me to death, and you know, I'm dead. I don't have a chance. I mean, if you're using, for example, a Steyr AUG or maybe the G3, those guns, good luck spraying with them. I mean, that shit, it just doesn't work. And I just don't understand the philosophy behind this. You can spray with an LMG, but not with an... I don't know. So, after he kills me, what he does is he picks up his little defib thing, and he starts to go, just res everybody, just bring, and bam, he just nullified everything I just did, just like that. Nothing mattered. Okay. Now, a friend of mine actually came up with a really good suggestion to how to minimize that whole the overpoweredness of the medic, and that's to change it in a patch so that you have, what the fuck is it called? One of those things that you have in your MP3, a battery. That's it, a battery. So he said that you should put in a battery, and once your battery's up, you have to go and find a assault and restock on your battery. That was actually a pretty fucking good idea. I mean, it would really like minimize this whole, if you're a medic, you can overcome everything. It's ridiculous. I mean,